Growing and evolving in life is a wonderful journey that we all want to experience, right? It's a bit like planting a tiny seed and then caring for it so it can grow into a strong, magnificent tree. But as we move forward, there are some catches that we should be aware of if we want to continue flourishing in both our personal and professional lives. Life is full of things that can either help us to improve ourselves or turn into negative thoughts that will make us focus on what doesn't actually matter. But when you find those things that make you grow, your evolution is inevitable. Welcome to Alux, my friend, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Today, we're talking about 15 things you should avoid if you want to grow. Settling for less. Now, one of the barriers to personal and professional growth is the habit of settling for less. It's a trap that many people fall into without even realizing it, and it can lower and affect our potential in ways we may not understand. So you should never underestimate your potential, but always aim for excellence in everything you do. By doing so, you'll be pleasantly surprised by the incredible accomplishments that you can achieve. When we settle for mediocrity, we unknowingly place a self-imposed ceiling on our aspirations. We limit our horizons and curb our potential for greatness. It's like driving with the emergency brake on. We might be moving forward, but we're not going as fast or as far as we could. However, when we choose to push ourselves to reach for excellence, we unlock hidden talents and find more determination within us. By setting high standards and striving for excellence, we can accomplish things that we might have once thought possible. Those dreams we once considered too ambitious or too distant suddenly become close milestones. Dare to dream big and have the courage to chase your dreams with dedication. Your journey toward greatness starts by recognizing that mediocrity is a choice, and you have the power to choose better things at every turn. Embrace this mindset and you'll notice that your potential unfolds before you in ways that you never thought possible. Not believing in your powers. Sometimes we doubt ourselves, and that can be a big problem when we want to get better in our personal and work lives. But here's the thing. You're actually quite amazing, and the first step to doing great things is believing in yourself. When you start doubting yourself, it's like having a little voice in your head that says, "You can't do it." It makes you feel unsure and it stops you from going after what you want. But the good news is, you can beat this self-doubt. It's important to know that even the most successful people have felt unsure and had tough times on their way to success. What made them different is they kept believing in themselves even when things got hard. So remember, okay? You have some unique strengths and talents. Believe in them, trust yourself, and you'll find the power inside you to achieve amazing things. In the end, getting better in your personal and work life might mean doing things that seem a bit scary or challenging. But if you believe in yourself and your abilities, you can do it. And when you do it, you'll not only make yourself proud, but also inspire others to believe in themselves too. Easily getting distracted. In today's world, staying focused on what you want to achieve can be really tough because there are so many things trying to grab our attention. But it's super important to keep our minds on track because it can lead to some really impressive results. There are lots of things out there like social media, notifications, and other stuff that can pull us away from our important goals. To fight against these distractions, we should make some good habits that help us to concentrate and stay disciplined. Simple things like setting clear goals for ourselves, making a daily routine, and keeping away from distractions when we're working or studying can make a big difference. When we do these things regularly, we notice that we're getting better at sticking to our goals and making some real progress. So even though there are tons of distractions in the modern world, we can still do amazing things if we train our minds to stay focused. Don't forget that with a focused mind, you can achieve some truly remarkable success. Comparing yourself to others. Constantly comparing yourself to others can be a real joy killer. It can make you forget what makes you special and slow down your own progress. Instead, it's important to be yourself and understand that everyone has their way to succeed. When you compare yourself to others, you often end up feeling like you're not good enough. But here's the thing. No two people are exactly the same, and everyone's life is different. When you embrace your own uniqueness, you're tapping into your own strengths, interests, and experiences, which are the things that make you who and how you are. Instead of always thinking of how you measure up to others, focus on your own growth and the progress that you're making on your own path. By doing this, you not only discover your true potential, but you also start feeling good about who you are. Remember, your journey is yours alone, and it's through embracing this individuality that you can truly shine and reach your goals. So be yourself, okay? And you'll see just how amazing you can be. Staying in your comfort zone. Growth, whether personal or professional, always demands to go way further than your comfort zone. To experience genuine improvements, it's essential to welcome challenges and push the boundaries of what you believe you can achieve. Comfort zones can feel safe and cozy, of course, but they can also be very limiting. When you step outside of them, you expose yourself to new experiences and opportunities for learning. Challenges are the situations in which real growth occurs. They push you to develop new skills, gain fresh perspectives, and build resilience. So rather than shying away from challenges, embrace them as stepping stones on your journey toward personal and professional development. As you push your boundaries and take calculated risks, you'll discover the immense potential for your growth that lies just beyond your comfort zone. Being undisciplined. Discipline is the sturdy backbone of success. It's what turns even the best laid plans into reality. To achieve your goals consistently, it's essential to cultivate discipline in your daily routines. Without discipline, you might find yourself easily distracted, being drawn back by procrastination and wavering commitment. However, by establishing structured routines and adhering to them, you build the foundation for progress. This means setting specific goals, creating a timeline, and holding yourself accountable. Discipline helps you to stay focused, even when faced with obstacles or temptations. Over time, as you consistently practice discipline, it becomes a powerful habit that propels you toward your goals. So remember that discipline is the bridge between your dreams and your achievements, and it's within your power to nurture it in your daily life. Not taking responsibility for your actions. Being responsible for your actions, both the positive and the negative, demonstrates maturity and personal responsibility. It's a practice that empowers you to extract valuable lessons and get personal growth from every experience. When you acknowledge your actions, you create an opportunity for self-reflection and self-improvement. By accepting responsibility for the outcomes, you gain insights into what went well and what could be done differently in the future. This proactive approach to learning strengthens your ability to make informed decisions and adapt to changing circumstances. So embrace the practice of taking responsibility for your actions, because this is a powerful tool for your personal and professional development. It enables you to turn every experience, whether good or bad, into a brick to add to your building of a more mature and accomplished version of yourself. Focusing on the past. The past is a valuable teacher, offering lessons to carry forward into the future. However, it's important to recognize that the past should be a teacher, not a place where you get stuck. Your growth potential lies in the future, not in focusing on what has already happened. Reflecting on past experiences can provide insight and wisdom. It allows you to learn from mistakes, celebrate successes, and make informed decisions when moving forward. But if you dwell on the past too much, you risk being held back by regrets, missed opportunities, or unchangeable circumstances. Instead, focus your energy on the future, where your potential for growth and new achievements wait for you. Channel your past experiences into setting goals, making plans, and taking actionable steps that will lead you to a brighter and more fulfilling tomorrow. By doing so, you'll turn the power of your history into a guide while assuring that you have a future filled with personal and professional growth. Not thinking critically. Critical thinking is an essential element of your problem-solving skills. It sharpens your ability to navigate challenges effectively. Instead of just accepting things as they come, it encourages you to question, analyze, and innovate. When you use your critical thinking, you become a more discerning and resourceful problem solver. You don't take things for granted, and you dig deeper to understand the causes of issues right from their roots. This approach enables you to come up with creative solutions and make well-informed decisions. So don't hesitate to embrace critical thinking in your daily life. It's a tool that not only sharpens your problem-solving skills, but also empowers you to resolve complex issues with confidence and creativity. Being involved in toxic relationships. Toxic relationships can be like energy-draining vampires, taking away your vitality and affecting your personal growth. It's essential to recognize their negative impact and take steps to surround yourself with individuals who enjoy and support your journey. In the company of toxic individuals, you might find yourself constantly drained, emotionally distressed, and unable to thrive. By contrast, positive and supportive relationships provide you with the encouragement, empathy, and inspiration needed to flourish. They offer a safe and nurturing environment in which you can pursue your goals and dreams. So be discerning in your choice of companions and prioritize relationships that empower you to be the best version of yourself. When you surround yourself with people who genuinely care about your well-being and growth, you'll find it easier to overcome challenges, seize opportunities, and achieve your full potential. Following others without knowing their worth. These days, it's remarkably easy to feel like you're inspired by various trends and influencers, following what's popular without giving it much thought. However, blindly pursuing these trends and people can sometimes lead you down a path that doesn't align with your true goals and values. Trends and influencers often promise excitement. They share the wish of being part of something big or the chance to reach the success of those we admire. Yet it's important to recognize that not every trend or influential figure will eventually align with our own aspirations and principles. This is where taking a moment to reflect comes into play. Making informed choices prevents you from investing time, energy, and resources in something that ultimately doesn't contribute positively to your growth. Instead of being helped just by external forces, you become intentional with your pursuits. You ensure that they're not just trendy, but also aligned with your long-term objectives. Don't be afraid to pause, question, and evaluate before you fully commit to a particular trend or follow an individual. It's a valuable practice that acts as a safeguard, keeping you on the right path to success while caring for the authenticity of your journey. Negative thinking. A negative mindset can indeed act as a significant obstacle to personal growth, right? To increase your potential, it is crucial to cultivate positivity as it provides the nourishing soil in which your aspirations can truly evolve. Negativity can cloud your judgment, lower your confidence, and stop you from growing. However, a positive mindset empowers you to face challenges with a smile on your face, creativity, and a can-do attitude. It allows you to view your setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. By cultivating positivity in your thoughts and actions, you create a more favorable environment for your potential. Make a conscious effort to replace self-doubt and negativity with optimism and self-belief. When you do so, you'll discover that the path to personal and professional growth becomes more vibrant and fruitful. Complaining and not taking action. Complaining, although it's a common reaction when we encounter difficulties, doesn't usually lead to significant improvement. Rather than getting trapped in a cycle of complaints, it's far more productive and effective to take deliberate and strategic action to address the issues we have. When you complain without taking action, you can find yourself stuck in a never-ending loop of negativity and frustration. It often feels like you're expending energy on expressing dissatisfaction without seeing any real change. However, when you channel that same energy into identifying the causes of your concerns, brainstorming potential solutions, and then implementing them, well, you become an active participant in shaping your own life. This approach empowers you to regain control over your circumstances, transforming them in a positive way and moving you closer to your desired goals. So the next time you find yourself confronted by difficulties or challenges, remember that taking action is the catalyst for transformation. It not only allows you to address and overcome the issues you face, but also empowers you to build your own course and make progress. Not focusing on creativity. Creativity is like the fuel that powers the engine of innovation and growth. Working with your creative side is not just a hobby, it's a potent tool for driving progress in various aspects of life. When you embrace and cultivate your creative abilities, you open doors to new perspectives and solutions. Creativity encourages you to think beyond the ordinary, to imagine the extraordinary, and to find inventive ways to tackle challenges. It enables you to approach problems with fresh eyes, experiment with different approaches, and discover innovative solutions that can propel you forward. And finally, living to please others. Balancing the consideration of others' opinions with the pursuit of your own aspirations is a fundamental aspect of personal growth. While it's important to value and respect the viewpoints and expectations of those around you, it's equally crucial to avoid the trap of living solely to please others, as doing so can stifle your own individual progress and limit your personal development. When you prioritize the desires and expectations of others above your own, you may find yourself on a path that doesn't resonate with your true passions and long-term goals. To ensure that your life aligns with your values and dreams, it's essential to engage in self-discovery. Understand that your journey is unique, and while seeking advice and input from others can be insightful, the ultimate decisions about your life should be guided by your own vision and aspirations. Finding the balance between honoring your own ambitions and considering the wisdom of others allows you to maintain meaningful relationships while also pursuing a path that leads to personal growth and self-fulfillment. Now, striking this balance is half the journey in and of itself. One that involves self-awareness, effective communication, and the ability to make decisions that align with your values and aspirations. Now, to wrap all of this up, this journey of personal and professional growth is a lifelong story characterized by a mix of highs and lows. However, by avoiding some negative practices, you can pave a smoother path for remarkable development. It's essential to keep in mind the pursuit of growth is not about achieving perfection, but rather about making continuous progress. We hope this video will help you to work toward a better self, my friend. And if you enjoyed this video today, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to find way more.